Hi, I'm Dave Fairhust. I'm a physics lecturer at Nottingham Trent University, and I want to invite you into my lab. I want to not just invite you into my lab, but invite you into the way that science is done. So you may think that science is just that stuff you learn about at school, those books, F equals ma, and whatever else that you were taught, okay? But science isn't that. Science actually is that moment of creation. Science is the moment that Newton sat under the tree and saw the apple fall and thought, oh my God, it's the same thing pulling that apple down as pulling down the moon. It's that moment of, sorry, not pulling down the moon. You know what I mean? The moon is being pulled downwards, but it's going sideways fast enough so it doesn't actually crash into the earth. The moon isn't about to crash into the earth. Just thought I'd get that out there. My first YouTube video, and there I am saying the moon's about to fall into the earth. That's not going to happen. But it's that moment where Newton said, wow, the apple fell. The moon is falling and going. So it's the same thing. That is the moment of discovery. That is the moment of science, okay? And that is hard to find. That is hard to recreate, but my plan is to recreate that, okay? So I am a physics lecturer, a physics researcher at Nottingham Trent University. So how the heck am I going to recreate that apple falling from the tree moment? I don't know. I've got a plan. So my plan is this. I've packed up my lab, my experiments, my equipment from my research lab, where we do make discoveries. I stuck it in my car, I drove it across town, and I've set it up in Nottingham Castle. There's a beautiful space within Nottingham Castle, which is going to be our lab. They call it the lab anyway, but we have branded it the Curious Rebels Lab, right? Scientists have to be rebels. We have to tear down old knowledge to build on and change and develop our ideas, okay? And we have to be curious. Scientific discovery is a process of curiosity. So I've set my lab up in the castle. There's 3 different experiments that we need the public to come and do these experiments with us. They will not work by themselves. My students cannot sit there and do science without you. So we need you to participate. One experiment, we have to take your blood. One experiment, we have to collect your breath. And one experiment, we ask you to blow soap bubbles. Yeah, there's science in all of those things, okay? So in fact, we set these experiments up just before Christmas. And we had a small part of a day doing these experiments with the public. And then along came Omicron, and we decided that maybe continuing to collect people's breath and their blood with a rising pandemic was maybe not the thing to do. So we put it on hold, and we sat back and we thought, how do we make this incredibly safe? And we thought really carefully. We've thought really, really hard. We've looked at the science. You've heard that enough, right? You've heard politicians and people on the telly telling you, we've looked at the science. We looked at the science. We thought, how do we make this safe? We want to make it fun. We want to involve you, but we also want to make it safe. So we spent a lot of time planning how to make it safe, and we're good. We've got a plan. We would like to invite you into the castle with us. We're open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday this week from 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And you can come and join us in the lab and do science with us. So we're going to invite you in. Our students are going to do experiments with you, and you will contribute to that process. Who knows? We may discover something new. In fact, as I said, we opened for a small amount of time just before Christmas. And in that tiny window, we made a discovery. I don't want to give it away now. It's not been published yet. It's not been period. Well, no, it's exciting. So that we saw something that we couldn't explain, and we were talking to the guy about it. What's happening here? What's going on with you? And we think we have an insight. We have a discovery. So he was there. This member of the public was there talking to our students as we made a discovery. Really, really exciting. So please come and join us. Come and see us. So if you want to come, get in contact with me. You can't just turn up at the castle. You have to be invited. We have to know who you are. We have to get your details, and we also need to make sure that you have a negative lateral flow test beforehand. Okay, so we would love you to come and be curious with us. Be a curious rebel with us. Come and do some science. Let's try and make some more discoveries. Okay, I don't know what we're going to find, but that is what it's like when you're making discoveries. You don't know what the land is ahead of you, right? We've got to go and march out over there and keep our eyes open, keep our imaginations ticking, and try and figure out what's going on. So please get in contact. If you want to come and join us in the castle, come along. It's going to be amazing. I am really, really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Come and let's see what we can do together. Okay. So again, my name is Dave Fairhust, physics lecturer at Nottingham Trent University. I'm going to be posting a few more videos about this Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday this week. Come and see us. Let's get some science done. Okay, be a curious rebel.